Hey guys, Commander here. It's Thursday night, and it's time for another installment from the Wellness Warriors Holistic Health Headquarters. Let's get some more light on the topic here. As you can see, we're still kind of getting things squared away. Forgive me. The fourth item up for the healthy utilization of blood sugar was we talked about it. I talked about the other day was don't restrict your caloric intake. And that being said, as you decrease your sugar, your energy levels are going to change. So remember the healthy snacks we talked about. But remember, as you take your nutrients, that those are going to go away. Those cravings will go away. Your sugar utilization will improve, and you'll be stronger and better. Way back in the mid 19th century, Dr. Herring he's described as the father of American homeopathy. Herring's law of cure that describes how people get well. Naturally, the most recent maladies are healed first, going back to the oldest chronic ones. And yes, the headquarters is busy tonight. So, for a naturopath or a homeopath or anybody like that, it makes it easy for them to track their progress. And then we'll go into a little bit more about that, but just to touch on that, remember the last thing that you're experiencing will go away first, and then you can help backtrack and help solve the rest. And Dr. Glidden describes it as an onion. We keep peeling back the layers till we get to the middle of it. I went through that recently again. I had a relapse of what happened in 2007 with me with the blood clots in my pulmonary arteries, which is a very vital part of my heart. And yeah, I'm better. I'm rocking and rolling. And we got on the other side of it before, and with diligence and going back to the basics. I'll get back there. I've recovered from diabetes, obesity, sleep apnea, hypertension. So those onion layers have peeled. I'm still waiting to get to the middle. And we're still working on it. I'm still working on it. I continue to strive to read more and learn more to help you guys. So, but as we talked about in our last episode, how important our adrenal glands are, and they totally are. It's very important. This is the most underappreciated organ or part of the human body. We can't survive without our adrenal glands because they help us when we get under stress, secrete certain hormones, but they also work, how can I say, synergistically with your pituitary and your thyroid too. So, we can't keep our adrenals on high alert all the time. We gotta kind of de-stress and that. And ironically, longevity has a product like that called de-stress, but it also has a good herbs product called hypothalamus support, and that could also be beneficial for you too, to help you get out of there. Again, so dealing with the hypothalamus, pituitary, very impactful on the production of thyroid hormones. So if your adrenal gland is affected, and even if you don't have a thyroid gland, you're going to have some thyroid hormones probably floating around there. And so it's something for you to think about and delve into, and we're going to go deeper. Dr. Joanne Conaway, she's been going into on the adrenal issues. And I think her and I are going to tie it up with something about adrenal and thyroid connections very soon. I look forward to that. So again, adrenal fatigue and hypothyroidism go hand in hand. So in the laws of cure, we need to support the body, right? We start out with the 90 nutrients for 90 days. We go with the digestive pack or the hard tissue pack or the heart and brain pack or the healthy blood sugar pack. And believe it or not, that again, we need to feed our hormones. We need to give them good cholesterol, healthy fats, which is again is going to help our sugar metabolism. And that, hang on, I got some notes here. I forgot to pull out here right now. They're not here. But one of the symptoms from adrenal fatigue is poor sugar utilization. So all of them were much more impactful. So we need to get that in control. So what are we going to talk about next time, Commander? We are going to talk about, in Dr. Edmund DeVroy's book, we're going to go over a little bit about postprandial hyperglycemia, metabolic syndrome, type 1, type 2 diabetes, and how hyperinsulinism or insulin resistance, we're going to talk about that. Talk about glucose in our urine. We're going to talk about high blood sugars, because we know in life that hyperglycemia is very much taking center stage. And we're just going to keep going deeper until everybody gets to be strong in sugar utilization. And we'll discuss about more longevity products that can help us. So for now, we know about the sweeties. I can tell you about the turmeric and the cell shield are very beneficial, and the de-stress to help alleviate our fight or flight response, and help us keep things on even keel so we don't abuse our adrenal gland, because we know we do that, it produces adrenaline. Adrenaline needs energy from the liver, it produces more sugar. Pancreas says, hey, I got to make some more insulin, and it's just a vicious cycle. I wanted to keep this, again, to a minimum. Remember, if you can't get the Commander on the Facebook page, remember they will be on my YouTube page, Mark Denning. Hey, another news. Monsanto is suffering. Yes. I guess they had a 30% profit drop. They've had to lay off some people. And, they've had to reinvest in themselves. So keep fighting the good fight. Keep telling the people we need to get rid of glyphosate. And we're going to talk about it a little more in depth next time. As always, your Commander, steadfast as Dr. Glidden and Dr. Wallach and the rest of the longevity team. I'll talk to you again.